So it's me, your little boy, K Samson. Good morning to all my amazing choosing ones. Listen, I have something special for us today. Not that they like you, not that they love you, not because they are around you, that means they truly love you. No. Let me tell you the reason why they are with you. because you are the umbrella of glory. You know what I'm saying? The main reason why a lot of people are hanging around with you right now, the main reason why a lot of people like you so much right now is because you carry the umbrella of glory. You carry the umbrella of uniqueness. You know, in the presence of God, there is a liberty. In the presence of God, there is joy. In the presence of God, there is nothing like sorrow. There is nothing like what? Rejection, no frustration. Everything about God is unique. So as long as you carry the grace of God, whoever that is around you is covered. That's why the Bible says, He is the Lord that doeth it, that men may do what? May fear them. So what does that tell you is that the Bible also makes us to understand. He said the moment Joseph left, you know, this is what a lot of people will not leak to you. Not because the brothers of Joseph ought to be, to be in pain, frustration because of food. Because our God is a God of provider. It's never a God who lack. That's why when children of Israel were in the wilderness, they were complaining. But because of the presence of Moses, food come to them. Not because they deserve it. Not because they wish to have that food. But the presence of Moses caused food to appear because Moses carried the presence of God. So what am I trying to say? When you look at the story of Joseph, you got to understand that the moment Joseph left, within a year, things start to go wrong around them. So people around you right now are with you because they know if peradventure they leave you, something must surely go wrong. Don't think that they don't know. No, they truly know. They know that they don't deserve to be around you. They know that they don't like, your success. They don't like the way you are succeeding. They don't like the way you are progressing. But what they can change and what they can stop is what is being with you. The worst mistake that they will never make in their entire life is letting you go or leaving you. This is the worst mistake that majority of people up there will never intend to make. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that the moment they make that mistake of letting you go, the moment they provoke you to a point where you leave them or where they decide to leave, having the thought that you won't be able to succeed or make it without them, they will do what? They will face they will face something I call grow and fall. So that is why nobody wants to fall. Nobody wants to eat. Nobody wants to be eating. Maybe you start to eat with your spoon. Later you start to eat with hand. Nobody wants that. So that is why they will hate you, but they will still have purpose of hanging around with you because they know that you are unique. Because they know that God cannot fail you. They know that God can never let you go. Like that was last year when I was with my friends. Many of them were complaining last year so much. There's something, there is no work, nothing to do. I tell them, no, there is work. The time will soon come where many of you will be running for work. Some of them say, Samson, why do you always talk as if you know what tomorrow owns? I said, no, not that I know what tomorrow owns. I own the tomorrow. Why? Because my maker, the founder, and he who made me, I know what he is capable of doing. So after a few months, many of my friends, I don't know how my number roll around in different masters' hands. So they start to call me. Then some of my friends said, I'm tired, I can't go. I said, I thought you said you will do it no matter what. You will do it even if, sometimes many of my friends start to say something, you are using charm. You are using this. This is unbelievable. Behind my back, and not only behind my back, so that I will hear them directly. And one of my friends come and said, do you know that people are saying that you are using charm to collect more work or to get work and all those stuff? I look at them, I said, What you don't know about God is deeper than what you know. So what am I trying to say is this: they can't leave you, they can't let you go, and they will never make that mistake of letting you go, because they know that leaving you will cause them damages, because they know that if they leave you, something must surely do what happen, because you are called as for different. You carry the presence of God, and you carry the uniqueness of the Father. So letting you go will be the worst mistake that people up there will never try to make in their entire life, because they know that whenever they are around you, they are blessed. Even if through their envy, all those stuff. But they know that if the wind that blowed you could not blow them the way it blow you, but they will feel the heat, the wind. So that is why they will never make that mistake of leaving you, no matter what may happen, or how hard, or what may occur. They will never make that mistake of leaving you. May God bless you. Remain blessed.